Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video. And what if I told you that with the most recent patch to Hearthstone, a bunch of cards got buffed, some significantly that you might not be aware of, including, yes, in the thumbnail, Patches the Pirate actually is better than he has been in a long time. We're gonna go over a lot of the key cards that got changed, how they got buffed, what exactly I'm talking about, and also I have a couple things I want to remind you guys of. First, we have our giveaway going on for 3 rewards tracks out of my pocket. All you have to do to enter that giveaway is like and comment in the video and description below, subscribe to the channel. If we hit 61K by Sunday, we're gonna be adding another one, and if we hit 62, we'll add another one, blah, 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 blah. Hit that sub button, make me go broke, but also a shout out to our theory crafting stream. If you check out Zeddy Hearthstone under live, there will be this link to the theory crafting stream we'll be doing later today on YouTube. My first ever stream. We'll be streaming on YouTube at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be giving away like 5 mega bundles. Should be a lot of fun. We'll be playing Death Knight early, all sorts of stuff against other wild content creators. Make sure to check out that stream. There's going to be lots of goodies to be won. So what am I talking about with cards being buffed? Well, you don't have to look much further than a card like Metamorphin. When this card originally came out, it was a 1 mana 1/2 Murloc. Well, now it's also a demon and Murloc, as a lot of minions are now either dual tribal minions that didn't have the dual tribe before, or some have been allocated undead as a brand new tribe, and this has made a lot of cards a lot better. A lot of them are more wild focused, but I thought I'd go over a bunch of key examples of cards that have just gotten much better because, well, they have tribal synergies. Metamorphin for Demon Hunter, having the demon tag, you have synergies with cards like Philosophy or just All Thelv breaks loose. You can resummon this. It's not incredibly powerful. It's not going to make this a meta tyrant, but still, just that little boost can make a card a lot better. Another card that got an update is Crow's Nest Lookout. Not exactly a meta tyrant either, but it's a 3 mana 2/2 Demon Hunter minion that battle cries deal 2 damage to left or right most enemy minions. It was originally just a demon, now it's a pirate. You play this in wild, you can summon Patches the Pirate, will activate a ship's cannon, and on that note, Galaka Crawler has been buffed quite a bit, as a lot of cards are now pirates that weren't pirates before, so the hate cards also get a bit better, having a few more targets. Rostican's Rumble saw the introduction of spirits, which weren't tribal at all, and now all of them are all of a sudden undead beasts. They went from 0 tribes to 2. This is probably most relevant in Rogue, where Spear the Shark does see play, but not really because it's an undead or beast. However, there are minions that Rogue are getting that will synergize with undeads dying. So you get some jank combos going with Spear the Shark and some undeads. The possibilities are now there. Another card that actually got a really big buff considering the class it's in is Augmented Porcupine, a 3 mana 2/4, formerly just a beast. It is now a mech beast, and considering its death rattle deals this minion's attack damage randomly split amongst all enemies, all of a sudden you have shenanigans in WoW with Magnetic. You can slap a Ziliax, a War Gear, a bunch of snip snaps onto this, and it'll work. And then you have that insane death rattle. I kind of want Mark to combo with this if he hasn't already, because that was not possible before, and Hunter can really utilize mech synergies better than most classes. Another example is Deathstalker Rexar, including the new 2 mana epic that's being introduced in the newest expansion, where you craft custom zombies. Every single zombie, no matter what the combination are of other beasts and maybe other dual tribal minions, will be undead beasts, which again, the undead can synergize with other undeads and other beasts and all of that. So again, a little bit of a buff for Rexar. Priest is like the big winner of these mini buffs, considering their main archetype that they are receiving this expansion all has to do with undeads, bringing them back, having them die, and a bunch of cards have been allocated as undead. Psychic Conjure in Wild, Deadringer, which is also a mech, a death rattle, a pretty solid card to get back. You could go pretty aggro based with Shadow Ascendant, Shadowed Spirit. You can go for extra value from your opponent's deck with the Shifting Shade, and standard cards like Spirit Guide and Undying Disciple got really big buffs by being categorized as undead, which could be pretty relevant considering all the undead synergies we're going to see in Priest in the March of the Lich King. And let's not forget about our big boys in Wild as well, with Skeletal Dragon, an Undead Dragon, Flesh Giant. Well, this is more Warlock and it's 10 mana now, but how about Katrina Muerte or Grave Whore? There are some real possibilities in Priest with Undead. The same goes for Rogue. The Rogue does have some synergy-based cards with Undead. In Wild, you can utilize Pharaoh Cat, which is now an Undead Beast. In Standard, you have Forsaken Lieutenant, the Death Rattle card that you want to kill off, although it does transform. Kind of doesn't work so well, but we'll go with it anyways. But even cool little value cards like Undercity Huckster, and also the Undead Pirate package with Cutlass Courier, Cutthroat Buccaneer, and of course, everybody's favorite Bootstrap Sunkeneer, which, how is this card not good enough in today's Hearthstone? It's better Vilespine and like sees no play. It's pretty sad. Or if you're looking for ultimate Undead value, a Nubarak, which will give you a 4/4 Nerubian, which is also Undead, basically infinite double Undead value. Just kind of the worst style ever, but still, it counts. The changes to Shaman pretty irrelevant, but there was one big buff to Cookie the Cook's cuteness, because now not only is he a Murloc, he's a Murloc pirate because he's wearing that hat. And I just think that's really funny, really cute. And yeah, he's a Murloc pirate. He can summon patches. There you go. That's pretty good. In like Evolve Shaman, turn your patches into a 2-drop, and you know, Cookie the Cook, he's a pirate. And a Murloc. Warlock sees one of their best board clears in the game, Lord Godfrey, turn into an Undead. I don't know if it'll be relevant, but it's just cool to see Godfrey get a little bit more support because he is one busted board clear. In Warrior, you get double the Undead value with Restless Mummy. Since it does have Reborn, it comes back, and maybe you need multiple Undeads to come back. I don't know, maybe that works out. But also Tent Thrasher all of a sudden has one more class to utilize to become cheaper, as it becomes cost 1 less for each friendly minion with a unique mini type, so that's pretty nice. And when we're talking about Menagerie, we go to the neutral set. Well, N'Zoth, God of the Deep, has yet another minion type to resurrect, and with the dual minion type stuff, you can kind of double dip here and there, or it can also make it a little bit worse depending on things, but you do have Undead on top of all the other tribes to bring back, so a little buff there as well. On the infinite value side, in terms of infinite mana cheap, you know, 0 mana Wisp, it's now an Undead, so when I cast the Scourge in Wild, I will get an army of Undead Wisps. 7 0 mana 1/1s. I can't wait. You know it's gonna happen. Finally, the thumbnail, Patches the Pirate, is not only a pirate now, but also a demon, making him ridiculous in Warlock and Demon Hunter that have these demon synergies, and you can copy him with the philosophy stuck in your hand. You can get 2 of them and feel really bad about it. You can also just like sack pack him for some healing, bring him back with some demon resurrect effects, but overall, yeah, he's a pirate and a demon now, and that's pretty damn rad. Same goes for Murmy being an Undead Murloc, especially in those aggro decks that want to utilize corpses or Undead synergies. Murmy might fit really well in the Wild scene. And we gotta mention Amalgam of the Deep. All of a sudden he can discover even more options. His Undead minions will be discovered, or if he picks, say, Patches the Pirate, which is a demon and a pirate, he'll be able to pick between demons and pirates. Just thought I'd point out that Bloodmage Thalnos, one of the most iconic legendaries in Hearthstone, is now an Undead. I mean, it makes sense. He's a freaking skeleton dude, but I just love it. It's really cool. One card that's always baffled me with was Haunted Creeper. Haunted Creeper is a beast, but its spectral spiders were always tribeless, and now instead of tribeless, they're Undead beasts, so you get that beast synergy that a lot of decks that played on a Creeper would quite like, and that is one hell of a buff. And it finally at least makes sense to me that these spiders, yes, they are beasts, even if they are Undead. You thought Prince Keleseth was broken on 2? Well, now he's an Undead, and well, it probably doesn't really matter, but hey, he's an Undead, and he's a pretty iconic card. Lotheb, another, like, one, arguably the best legendary in Wild. I got asked on stream today, what will legendary would you craft for Wild? And Lotheb's like kind of top of the list, and now he's an Undead, so he'll be able to utilize those Undead synergies going forward. Also, Hunter, like I mentioned, with the whole mech package, can use their secret package with their mechs, and with Subject 9, which is no longer just a beast, he's a mech beast, and I mean, look at him, and it makes sense. And last, I will leave off with the one I'm the most excited about. Linecracker is now an Undead, so you can go bees, then play the new Druid Legendary, which kills an Undead and gives his attack to other minions, throw down a Stone Tusk Boar, and absolutely murder your opponent, and I'm going to be trying to do that today, later today, on the Theory crafting stream. So there's a bunch of buffs. I thought it was really interesting that, yeah, these tribal changes have made a lot of cards a lot better, and there's tons that I haven't even talked about. And make sure to tune into the Theory crafting stream later, where yes, I'm going to try some Line Cracker OTK. It probably go very badly, but hey, it should be a lot of fun, at least going for it. Enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.